What is up, YouTube? Calvin from I-95 Muscle coming at you today. This time we have a beautiful Volkswagen Beetle. In this case, it's not a 70s, it's not a 60s, it's a 1986. And you might say, well, how is that possible? They quit making them, I think, in the 70s. Well, this 86 Beetle came out of Mexico. So viva la Mexico. And has a clean Ohio title. I think it's Ohio. So all in all, car's in really good shape. We're gonna dive into this thing and drive it around and check it out. It does have the faux white walls. These are just little inserts that go on there, which is pretty cool. Let's see if we can open this. This is pretty hard to open. Comes with little car cover and the front trunk area. Everything's pretty clean. I don't think there's a whole lot of rust on this thing, but could use a little sprucing up as far as carpet being mounted down. Let's see if we can get this thing latched here. There we go. So that's latched now. We got some hella lights, which are hella cool. Forgive me, that was terrible. I think it's a 1600cc engine. Runs really well. Fires up cold, nice and easy. So, little single carburetor on there. Pretty simple. Let's see. I'm trying to latch this thing. I don't know if it latches. Oh yeah, it should. Well, we'll figure that out. Let me show you how fast this thing is though. First gear is here, so it's really slow. Second gear, it's still slow. Third gear, it's medium slow. And fourth gear, it's full slow. But reverse is slow the other way. Yeah, pretty cool. I like the Rusty's bumper ointment sticker. Pretty awesome. So that is just a little wire console thing that sat in here. Back seat. The upholstery actually looks like it's not too bad. The seat is kind of poking through right here a little bit, and you can tell it's pretty worn. Needs a little bit of love. Door panels look like they're in decent shape, not terrible. The roof rack is pretty awesome. All right, fat guy in a little car. So let's go ahead and take this thing for a spin. We do have 60,164 kilometers. So that is not the same as mileage. You have to do a little bit of math to figure out the difference here. And then reverse, you actually have to push the shifter down. You can go all the way over and back. That's your reverse. Had not messed with the radio or anything. Let's see what we got here. I know this thing opens. Okay. Little glove box. Lights. Horn does not work. In terms of horn, we have no horn. All right. Oh, you can hear the suspension a little bit. There's a little bit of a bushing sound. That just lets you know it's working. Pretty easy to drive though. I'm gonna do this one-handed. Just got a little snap, crackle, pop on deceleration, which is no big deal because it is running well. So I was just decelerating. Brakes work good. All right, let's wait for all these people to get out the way. Go ahead, people. chicks dig the Volkswagen. Get yourself a Volkswagen. Transmission feels good. It shifts through the gears. Aside from a little bit of the squeakiness that you hear, it's really not bad. So kind of do once over on the interior again and walk around it one more time. So again, carpet's kind of just chilling down there. Headliner's in decent shape. You have a little bit of bubble in here in a couple little spots. Nothing too crazy. Let's peek up under it here. You see the whole tub is in good shape. There might be a little spot here or there that's questionable, but I mean, I think for the most part these things generally get pretty rusty. So yeah, not bad. Probably helps that it was from Mexico. Again, little tiny bubbling, nothing crazy. So probably a pretty good buy if you're looking for a solid Beetle. All it's really missing is just a little surfboard to go right up here. Get you a little surfboard, cruise the coast. So that's going to wrap up our little virtual test drive walk around on this Volkswagen Beetle. Fun to drive, a little squeaky, but fairly solid. So thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. Until next time.